So CES feels like a million years away already, but I was going through the video clips I filmed at CES and came across some footage of the new Sony X950H and X900H full array local dimming LED LCD TVs, which are also marketed as the Bravia XH95 and XH90 respectively in the UK and Europe. Interestingly, the Sony X900H appears to have a more advanced SoC than the step-up X950H. In fact, it's possibly the most advanced SoC on a 2020 Sony TV so far. Intrigued? Let me explain. Hello everyone, my name is Vincent Teo. I'm a TV reviewer and professional calibrator. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Sony XH95 and XH90. Let's start with the XH95. It's a direct replacement for 2019's XG95, with very similar picture quality owing to full array local dimming or FALD direct lit LED backlighting, X1 Ultimate video processor, X motion clarity black zonal insertion technology, as well as an extended dynamic range pro rating of 6 times, which should translate to just over 1000 nits of peak brightness. We measured 1100 nits from our 65-inch XG95 review sample last year. In terms of image quality, I guess the big news with the Sony XH95 is that the X wide-angle technology will be implemented on even more screen sizes. The 55-inch, 65-inch, 75-inch and 85-inch models will all have X wide-angle, essentially a viewing angle compensation film that widens the viewing angle at the slight expense of black level. Only the 49-inch model won't have X wide-angle. Design-wise, the feet are positioned at the extreme edges of the panel, but there is the option of slotting the feet inwards for placement on a narrower AV rack. The XH95 will also ship with Sony's new backlit remote that's equipped with a motion sensor and also a light sensor, which will light up automatically when you pick it up, but only in a dark room. Before I move on to talk about the XH90, I would like to thank Richer Sounds Manchester for sponsoring this video. If you are thinking about buying a new TV, please support this channel by considering buying from them. Call 0333 900 0086, mention HDTV test, and you will receive great price and service. Thanks again for your support. Right, let's talk about the Sony XH90 or X900H. It replaces last year's XG85, which I believe was an H-lit IPS panel without local dimming. So out of the gate, the XH90 already offers a massive upgrade in picture quality due to its VA-type LCD panel and full array local dimming backlighting. Sony did a private demonstration between the XH90 and XG95 at CES, and the difference was absolutely night and day between you and me. I do wonder how Sony managed to shift any XG85 at all. Now, given that the XH90 is a step-down model from the XH95, presumably with a lower price point, I don't expect the number of local dimming zones and the peak brightness to surpass the XH95. However, once you delve into the specifications, there are some really surprising features. First, the X900H US model will carry a next-gen ATSC 3.0 tuner which can receive 4K HDR broadcast with object-based audio over the air. In fact, the X900H is the only model in Sony's 2020 TV lineup to support ATSC 3.0. Even the Z8H 8K TV, which is substantially more expensive, won't have it. Furthermore, we've been informed that the Sony X900H can potentially be firmware updated to support 4K at 120Hz, variable refresh rate and auto low latency mode in the future to add to the existing EARC or enhanced audio return channel. Furthermore, if you look at the video processor label, the Sony X900H or XH90 only has a box standard X1, not the top tier X1 Ultimate or even the second tier X1 Extreme chipset. It reminds me of a Chinese martial arts story. I'm a big fan of wuxia. The story is about how a legendary swordsman improved over the years. When he first started, he was using a sword made out of steel. As he got better, he could use a wooden sword to defeat his enemies, and eventually, even a tree branch could be his sword. When he reached his ultimate invincible state, he simply roamed the earth and conquered the martial arts world without even carrying a sword. As the saying goes, no weapon is the best weapon. X1 Ultimate, X1, Anyway, that's just my speculation. But I do think that the Sony XH90 is equipped with a latent full-fat HDMI 2.1 chipset that could be unlocked with future firmware updates. Why has Sony put the SoC on the lowly XH90 but not on the higher up, more expensive models? Maybe it's because the XH90 is likely to be more mainstream and have more market penetration due to its lower price point, and Sony is using it to test the waters before deploying the chipset on future models. Again, I stress that this is just my own speculation from information I have pieced together from everywhere, and not the official stance of Sony, so take this video with a grain of salt. But I certainly look forward to reviewing Sony's 2020 televisions, particularly the XH90. It won't have X wide angle technology, and I know some of you will be very happy about that. If you have found this video useful, please click the like button and subscribe to the HDTV Test YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.